Hello, happy holidays, Star Wars and Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba. Check out all my videos on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share, do the notification thing. And check me out on Instagram and on Twitter at Darth Tuba and Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook. Okay, leave comments. Let's talk. Let's get some conversation going. What do I have here? This is something unique. This is something different. This is something that not everybody may be aware of. Okay, because it's not a huge, massively advertised item. Okay, but before I explain what this is, some might already know, but before I explain what this is, I'm going to say that I believe this could be my very first unboxing of a Star Wars food-related item. Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong. I guess if I have had a year's worth of episodes, so I've gone past 100 episodes already. So it's possible that I had another one, but I don't think so. But let's tell this little story. There is this place. Okay, it's an ice cream parlor called Ample Hills, and I believe it is based out of Brooklyn. And they, are just one of these artisan ice cream places that people go and they hear about, and they line up outside the door to get their ice cream. And they're very popular. And as legend would have it, and I'm going to put that in there, as legend would have it, this is the story as I've heard, I've read. I wasn't there, so I can't confirm it, but this is the story I'm hearing, so we'll call it a legend. Legend has it that in addition to all the people, the throes of people that would go to Brooklyn for this ice cream, this amazing ice cream, another gentleman showed up there because he heard about it, and his name was Bob Iger, who is the person in charge of the Walt Disney Company. And he tasted the ice cream, and he loved the ice cream so much that he offered on the spot, again, legend, I'm not sure 100% if it's all true, but I've been told, I've read that he offered the company on the spot the licensee to distribute ice cream with the Star Wars brand. And this was right before The Force Awakens came out in 2015. So Ample Hills jumped at the opportunity, and they released a couple of flavors of ice cream back then. Well, fast forward 2 years later, and since then I believe that Ample Hills ice cream place has expanded to a few other places, including Walt Disney World. They have a place outside of Epcot in the Boardwalk resorts. They have an Ample Hills ice cream there. So if you're ever there in Epcot, outside of Epcot in Walt Disney World at the Boardwalk Resort, there is an Ample Hills ice cream there, and you can get a great ice cream. But they have once again teamed up with the Star Wars brand and are releasing a set of Star Wars themed ice cream flavors. So we're not only going to have an unboxing, we're going to have a taste testing. Okay, so the first thing I got to point out is the awesomeness that the ice cream came in the mail. Okay, it comes in this great box art, and I will say that not only is this box art really cool, it's got Millennium Falcon there, we've got the TIE Fighter here. Okay, and I think we got an X-Wing fighter on the other side. This art is very similar to the Ample Hills art that you see on the walls, and they have really cute, like, cartooning kind of illustrations that go everywhere. So the art on the box itself is fantastic. Now, I have a few things with me in case we run into any issues, because for one thing, I brought extra spoons for the multiple different flavors. Yes, there are more than one flavors. And also because I do believe that they pack this in some type of a dry ice, which can be a little challenging to handle. So let me just get this box open here. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. If you can see it here, there's actually, you can punch out and make an X-Wing, some X-Wing fighter models. That's so cool. All right, so that's even better. Okay, so we got our little shipping thing. We've got we ship nationwide. Okay, this is Ample Hills, AmpleHills.com. Ample Hills. Really good ice cream. Okay. Greetings from Brooklyn. Okay, so it looks like they have a couple of, they have a few places in Brooklyn. Okay, and all around that general vicinity. So that's really cool. Okay, and then there is yeah, there's a little build your own X-Wing. So that's kind of cool. And let me read this to you so you can hear the I guess somewhat of a story. Dear ice cream enthusiast, Jackie and I built our first shop on Vanderbilt Avenue in Prospect Heights, Brooklyn in 2011 because we wanted to create a space where we could take our kids on a Saturday afternoon where we could go to pass the time and share the joy of ice cream with them. Ice cream inspires people to gather to build community. Star Wars does too. Hear to that. So many of us share deeply personal yet universal memories of sitting in a darkened theater watching Star Wars for the first time as little kids. It's an honor and a thrill for us to bring the two together. Jackie grew up in New York City and went on to play C-3PO in a school play. I grew up in South Florida and slept in Star Wars sheets every night for the better part of a decade. Years later, I wrote bad sci-fi movies for TV about giant killer birds and aliens on a runaway train. But I dreamed of writing movies like Star Wars. At Ample Hills, our goal is to create flavors of ice cream that serve as time machines, transporting adults back to their childhood. We want to capture that same sense of discovery and wonder we felt the first time we had a cone with mom and dad, or that first time when the theaters darkened and Star Wars exploded onto the big screen. We hope you enjoy these 3 flavors and come back to try some other Ample Hills creations. Brian and Jackie, I believe they are the owners. This is so cool. All right, so what a great idea. Far more than what, a much bigger production than the last set of ice cream flavors. Okay, it looks like we have a styrofoam box. Okay, and then we have, oh, okay, so it comes in a box that has dry ice. By the way, dry ice, if you do decide to order this and you do get dry ice, public service announcement, do not touch dry ice with your bare hands, okay? Dry ice will burn or give you freezer burn badly, so you have to be careful with that. But I will say this, when you get the dry ice, don't throw it away, because what you can do with it for have a little bit of fun is if you take a container and you put some water in it and you drop, with gloved hands or with a napkin, pick up the dry ice and drop some of it in water. It makes like the potion feel like that foggy kind of potion that comes up above liquid that you sometimes see in like scary movies and stuff like that. So, all right, so we have 3, wow, this is really cold, okay. We have 3 flavors. We have the first order flavor, which includes, there's art with, the cartoon art with Kylo Ren, the First Order Troopers, Captain Phasma, and one of those Praetorian Guards. Okay, so we have that. We have the Resistance, in which you have Chewbacca, Poe Dameron, Rose, Finn, C-3PO, BB-8, and General Leia. Okay, I'll put that over here. And then lastly, you have the Force, which has R2, Rey, some Porgs, and I think way off to the side there you can see we have Luke. I'll get some close-ups of the art in a little bit. Okay, so, but again, as we've said, do not throw the box away. Okay, the box does include some, or at least the top of the box does include, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna do this right now. I know, I'm sure there are some people, what are you doing? Even people that collect things inside the box, okay, even people who collect inside the box must be aware that food items should never, ever be kept in their boxes. They should always be taken out, because otherwise you're gonna start getting critters and bugs and gosh knows what else. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. You I think it's straightforward. Yeah, you put these two together and then you put it in like that, and there you have your X-Wing fighter. So that's cool. All right. Although this is one box I might actually decide to keep. It really stayed. Okay, so what I needed to do was wait a little bit for this ice cream to soften because it was rock solid. Apparently that dry ice really does its job. Okay, so just be careful with it when you do get it. Don't plan on taking it out right away and being able to do it. I did not realize that this, I think the last time I ordered it, it had come delivered early in the day and I didn't get home until the end of the day, so by that time the dry ice had started to dissipate a little bit. In this case it must have just been delivered. So we are going to start with Resistance, okay? And each thing has a little thing on the back, Ample Hills Creamery presents Star Wars: The Last Jedi Resistance ice cream flavor, a celebration of the spirit and determination of the motley band of Resistance fighters. It's a brown sugar and vanilla bean ice cream with a wild assortment of mix-ins, passionate, fiery red velvet, ooey gooey butter cake, hard-edged toffee pieces, and spirited, hopeful mini marshmallows. Never thought of mini marshmallows as hopeful, but what are you gonna do? All right, so I let this soften a little bit just so I can get a taste. That's all I want is a taste. Okay, and I'm gonna do that. I don't usually do eating on the show, so forgive me. Okay, really strong. I got a piece of toffee, which is crunchy. Wow, this is like an intense flavor. Really good. Okay, it's definitely sweet. So those of you, if you like your sweet tooth, then you're gonna love this one. And if you like English toffee, I think that is the primary flavor. So really, really good on that one. Okay, put that off to the side. Now let's go dark for a minute. This is the first order. Okay, Ample Hills Creamery presents the Star Wars: The Last Jedi First Order ice cream flavor, a celebration of the monolithic, fierce power of the First Order. Embrace relentless villainy with the salted, deep, dark chocolate ice cream made with intense cocoa powder, bittersweet chocolate, and a dash of powerful espresso. Wow. Okay, so this one, got a different spoon for this one because I know that my darling bride is going to really want to sink her teeth into this one. So, okay, if you like chocolate, this is going to be the one for you. Really intense. All these flavors are intense. Actually, Ample Hill is not known for its blandness. Okay, so any flavor you get, you want to be careful with that. Really nice though. The cocoa, that dark chocolate flavor, it permeates, and the salt just adds the flavor. They always say that you put a little salt on it, and it enhances the sweetness. So, really, really good. Okay, and then lastly, we've got the Force. It's a little harder to read. Ample Hills Creamery presents Star Wars: The Last Jedi, The Force, ice cream flavor. A celebration of the power and beauty of the Jedi. Bring balance to the Force with this harmony and serenity of this sweet ice cream, or this sweet cream ice cream, the light side. But beware the seductive swirls of rich chocolate fudge, the dark side. An epic conflict set against a galaxy of white and dark chocolate pearls. Okay. I wonder if they're giving away any of the story with that. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But let's open this up. Easy does it. Okay. Well, you can see there you have a little white with a little dark mixed in. Okay, I'm going to try to get a little bit of both here. Okay. There we go. Yep. Okay. Personal favorite is the Force. It's essentially like a vanilla ice cream, like a sweet cream ice cream, but it has that chocolate swirl in it. If you're a fan of, vanilla fudge twirl or that type of thing where you have a lot of vanilla but you have that chocolate mixed in, that is your wheelhouse right there. Really, really good. So before we put a little wrap on it, I just want to say, overall, I can tell you that you can order these online. In fact, I don't even know if you can get them in a store. I think you have to order them online. I think they're kind of set up that way. I could be wrong about that, but I can tell you that you have to order a 3-pack, okay? You can't order just one. They're a little expensive, all right? Actually, the ice cream itself is, kind of middle of the road expensive, but it does cost a little extra to ship because they can't have it be shipped. You can't choose your shipping. It's basically a 2-day shipping, 48 hours from the time you order it, or approximately close to that. So you got to be really careful with that. Don't order this if you're not going to be home. Okay, don't order. They don't have to have you sign for it, but you don't want this sitting out on your front porch, even if it's in a cool place. Sun beating down on the box will ruin the ice cream, so you don't want to have that. So think about that when you're planning it. It came pretty quickly. Okay, so I recommend it. Okay, yeah, plus you got these handy containers with really neat art on it if you're into that kind of thing. I do collect on occasion things like this. The product packaging, and the ice cream, since this is the only ice cream company that has Star Wars themed ice cream available. Okay, so you're not going to find that anywhere else. I think it's worth it for the one-time thing. Get it around the holidays. You can serve it up with your apple pie or your pumpkin pie for dinner or for dessert at your holiday festivities. Really, really great stuff. In fact, that might be what we do although frankly, we might actually end up eating it all first, because they do come in just smaller pints, and this will be shared by the family here. So that'll do it for this episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. And I know I've had a lot of weird kind of episodes coming around, but the holidays, lots of weird things happen, different things happen. Regular unboxings will be interdispersed, so don't worry. But just for the holidays and for The Last Jedi coming out, this is a unique Last Jedi collectible that not everybody's aware of. So I hope you'll take advantage of it. AmpleHills.com. And again, I gained nothing from them. They did not send me this for free. This was just my own opinion. But great idea, great ice cream, great flavors, very intense. All right, and again, that'll do it. So check me out on YouTube, all my other YouTube videos. Like, subscribe, share. Click the notification button so you know when the new ones are coming. And Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and email darthtuba77@gmail.com. So that'll do it, but we'll see you next time. Until then, may the Force be with you.